Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
And it's Bowen, played into space. Greenwood in acres of space out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Greenwood. Timber. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Greenwood. And that's been won straight back. He's onside, and he's all Greenwood! That's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Griezmann. And that's an excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Griezmann. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Akanji threads one in.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, super ball! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Greenwood. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Greenwood gets into some space. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Torres.
There will be 1 minute.
And he's let fly! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Barcelona. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Fernando
And
Torres.
we're underway again.
Coming on the field is
Barcelona
number
can really
12,
do with some
Van
bigger
Basten.
names standing up here. At
Substitution
times they
in
didn't
progress.
even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mendes gets it away. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Sanchez makes the interception. And he thumps it clear. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Ronaldinho. It's a promising position. Danger averted for now. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that has put paid to that.
The attendance
Guardiola.
for this match was
Now it's Greenwood.
72,306.
Well, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Goes for a shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused.
Chance! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Knocks it out wide. And that's really well manoeuvred. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Greenwood. Bowen. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Basten. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho. Now it's Torres. And he skips past his man.
There will be
No
3
unnecessary
minutes
risks,
added time.
and the game is petering out here. Now it's Greenwood. Tries to pass it through. That's going to go a long way. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were